illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Hello, gamer. Oh, tier 3 Lightling. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, hi Riot, hi Vol, hi Ron, hi Lucernic, hi Logins. Oh, hi Kyle. You're off to bed. Good night, Ron. Heart emoji. Rest well, sweet prince. Yeah, I have been persuaded by Hanu to attempt to learn how to draw on my iPad. Oh, so we're gonna give that a shot. Even though I'm very scared of Procreate. Bum, 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 bum. Mm, mm, bum, 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 bum. All right, let's see what we can do. Hi, Hanu. Hello. Uh, yeah. Oh well, it's gonna be. It is now. Should it not be? Should I go somewhere else temporarily? Oh well, I think your thing went to sleep, so I have to go fix that anyways. Yeah, cool. That's just gonna happen natively, or am I gonna have to do that? Reflector took a nap. Oop. I right clicked something and immediately it goes there. That's cool. I love right click doing. Why does right click send you to a scene? That's so silly. Do I have USB-C? Yeah, why? Right here. There's two of them. This is a charger if you need a charger. Oh, do you need to put it on the other end? This will also work. Yeah, you got black. That is plugged into my other PC. I don't know. Let's find out. Uh, great. It was running. Now it's not. We run it as an administrator. Just be a little quirky. Or and am I gonna have to hit all the buttons again? Yeah. Also, you guys just won't be hearing Hanu unless they want to increase their volume by like 300%. They are sitting far enough left now that any chance there was of uh that, and then yeah. Cool. Yeah. Oh, we have two. Hold on, there shouldn't be two. Not that. Oh, okay. So you don't think bonk me. I bonk myself. Okay, fine.
Oh, nice.
Yes. You also get bonk. Yeah. Do you want your screen to be bigger?
You're not gonna do like. All right.
How do you 50-50 on 16 by 9 when we have to take up this entire?
You rotate both verticals.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to draw a vertical? Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't need that. Here, I'll be this poster over here. Great. Good work. How's everybody doing? What are you, oh my godding? Yeah. Right? Brown sugar? Yeah, it's good. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, first we see if that works, but also first I have to do our stream advertisement stuff. Where I go tell Twitter, hey, we're doing Procreate. Ooh, I don't like it. Ooh, it's hard and bad. Procreate hard, but I'm gonna try my best with Anu. You're not on Twitter. You've deleted your Twitter. We know this. Insane. Main's so big. Yeah, it's fucking huge. You know it. All right. I go put the other one. Okay. Great. So now our first mission, our first real mission is get this shit. There's no numbers on this. That's annoying. Anyways, put that. Bam. Crazy. No, it's not as awfully awful bright. How do I use the cheating button? We're good. Okay. Sick. Uh-huh. Uh, can I just get to that from here? Do I have to go open the settings menu? Okay, great. Setting. Bluetooth. Oh, this one. Connected. Easy game.
Hold it like this.
Uh-huh.
This one
Oh.
is your brush.
And I have all the Hanu brushes that I'm gonna not like.
The up arrow or left arrow is your sample color.
Okay.
The down arrow, last.
Okay.
Right arrow.
Uh-huh.
Left arrow is layer.
I thought left arrow was sample. You
Well,
said
it's
up
up
or left.
It's up.
Okay. Oh, okay. Were we changing? Okay. That I understand
Just
the
click
edit
buttons,
now.
you'll
Yeah.
figure out what
Uh
they
huh.
do.
Okay.
Just push keys. I don't.
To put this in perspective, Hanu has. This is. I'm still drawing in white. Give me. How do I clear a light? Oh, perfect. Wait, what? Oh no, you. Ah, see. Do you need this cable to pass under my desk? If I knew you were going to take it off the top of the desk, that might be.
Damn my knees. Or
Do you want me to go? Oh, I can go here, and then neither of us are. Yeah, there's enough room for you to be here.
What happens if I click your foot?
Don't do that,
Okay.
maybe.
All right.
But now neither of us are gonna be picked up by the mic.
I think this works out better for me.
Yeah. Well, where do I go now? Okay, drink can't be here. Drink must go over here. Mouse goes there, I guess.
All right. Well,
iPad goes really in the way of microphone. Maybe microphone. Yeah, like
it's fine. Look, everyone. Look, chat says positive things about it. Also, hi, Lucernic.
okay, I just have to draw past the mic.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, sure. Alright, anyways. To explain what I was talking about. What's like a brush that does brush things?
Be more specific.
These are your brushes. What brush?
Any of
These ones have hearts. Are you guys feeling like an edge control grain 1-1, an edge control grain 1-2, or an edge control grain 1? What are we feeling, gamers? Hi, Pendles. Main absorbed Hanu? Yeah.
Wow, big brain time just makes my ear huge.
You're listening to a lot. 1-1? Okay, great. I have no idea what edge control is. Me either. I don't use Procreate. This is a
brush.
This is a Hanu classic. Okay. Oh.
Flip this around. Then the top arrow.
What determines? So okay, so the brush outline only shows up when you tap, and then it goes away. Like
there should be.
How do you undo? Oh, you have to.
You have to do two. You do two fingers. We
Okay.
can set that as a hotkey if you'd rather have it a hotkey.
No, it's great.
Actually,
okay,
I think
so
it
this
might
one,
be. It might be one of.
one of these is size. One of them's opacity. Okay.
Yeah. So these two. Do size.
Oh.
Like the start and select
Okay.
button.
Gotcha. Okay. I see. We're not even getting like picked up, or I'm not. Okay. We're gonna have to just be loud. Just yell everything, all of your thoughts.
I'll just put earplugs
yell
in so that I can't
those.
hear how loud I'm being.
Yeah. Okay, anyways. To describe what's going on, Hanu has a doohickey that has like a shoulder button and a little second shoulder button
it's
and
a
another
game
shoulder button.
it's a game
another shoulder
controller.
button, and then these and those and then that and then plus.
It's a game controller that you
Yeah.
hold sideways.
This feels so strange. Okay, how do I paint that? What brush do I use for that?
You would use.
No, you can look there, you can look here. We have the same brushes theoretically because you gave me your brush.
Use.
Sample brush 7121, or what about 71311? Or what about wet flat 124?
No.
What about angular flat 11111? Dry streaky 112?
No. No, use
Holy shit, dude. You gotta name your towel wipe 1, towel wipe 11, soppy bristles 111, soppy bristles 13.
Soppy bristles is a decent.
You could use that one. Actually, no, that one's got that weird streaky edge.
AR underscore tight chunk 111.
That one's also a good one. Maybe use that one.
AR underscore tight chunk 111.
Yeah, use that one.
Okay. And that's what I would use to paint this.
You could try it. I mean, any of those are
Okay. Great.
Our possible brush.
Sure. Okay. Great. Okay. And I have. Wait. Okay. Oh, so an empty layer looks dark gray rather than light. Okay. Huh. Okay. One of okay. Gives me a. What do I want for an array? What a medium hard. For it. Oh, that's. Okay. It just doesn't. Kind of feels so going across like
yeah,
plastic bag.
yeah. You'll get used to it.
Okay. Also, I guess I'm. Oh, that's going here and lowering this a lot. So both of us are like not.
Oh, well,
Okay, great. Um. Okay. So what does this? Gonna- oh,
yes, you can change any of these settings.
but also it's like sort of. I don't know. I don't know what this. We'll figure it out. We're working.
All of the settings are changeable on it. The brush engine in Procreate is good, and so if you dislike things about a brush, you can go tweak them. You want me to show you how to do that, or do you just want to
I'm
paint
just
for
gonna
a bit?
suffer. Pressure is so style dependent on the name of bottoms keyboard switch. Slightly less. Yeah.
Yeah, just like duplicate a brush because I want to do something dumb to it, and then it names it on the end, and then I never. So I don't think you can call that a style. I think that's just laziness, probably. I did put the word good on this one, maybe to say that this
Good.
was I don't know, that this one was good.
Ah. How do you... So one of the buttons gets you to eraser? Okay. This is sucks.
Do you want to trade places? Maybe I could be on that.
No,
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. We go. I'm so privileged in being my tour box. I'm like, I want to change my brush size with some level of particularity. I have to like, click this and get like 1/4, or I have to move my fucking cursor
I
all
really
over
wish
the-
Square Box.
There's
That'd be
gotta
so
be
sick.
there's gotta be a way. Gotta be a
Well,
way.
it's Bluetooth, so like it would be able to connect. They just built it wrong. For it uses drivers, and like the drivers are cool because each of your like macro sets you like assign to an application, and then when you focus on the application, it like auto switches your macros.
Why is your smallest brush so?
How big is your canvas?
How do I tell that? No, you're gonna fuck it up. No, I don't want you to fuck up the aspect. It's already 5,000 by 5,000 pixels, which
Oh,
seems big considering it said like it
Fine.
was small.
Probably less than that. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
I'm just saying like so like I want so like you're like how is this is not how percents work.
Yeah, it's not linear.
That's what I'm saying. That's the annoying shit. Is I'm like make the brush smaller and it's like sorry bro, the best we can do is 50% brush size or 0% brush size. That's all we got. And I'm like, can I have something in the middle? And it's like, well, you're not your little hotkey device isn't going to do that. Your hotkey device can only go from what even is this? Like it goes all the way down to nothing. Or it goes like to this size. So you got that, you've got nothing. And they're like these are your two brush size options. You've got this size, and then you've got this size. It's so frustrating already.
First,
Uh, oh, how's everybody in chat doing? How's your day? I have to fight with the like I would like my brush to be like normally sized. You don't get to have normal size like this. You get really big or tiny. Those are your two options. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with the your brush option sizes are fucking massive or literally too small to be perceptible?
there's a brush behavior max size. You can say the smallest brush gets whatever it is.
Does that change how the slider on the left
Yeah,
works?
because it constrains the slider to a smaller region. So like all the way at the top of the slider is more
Could I just have
granular.
the slider be linear so hitting your buttons linearly makes the
There,
brush bigger or smaller?
there may
Like, I don't know why they're like, what? You know, it's intuitive having decreasing your brush size start doing more or less depending on where you are on the slider. I hope it's not a turbo bad day, full. Glad things are looking up tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know if you could. But Procreate is kind of doesn't have uh, options that you can change.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. That's that's the selling point, right? That's say that in the like elevator pitch. Procreate's best feature
Is
is minimalism.
that it doesn't have
It doesn't have those
features?
features. Don't gotta worry about them. We don't have them.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Great. I think looking at this picture at this weird off angle is like fucking up my ability to like accurately. That's okay. That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Do I have an opacity button to click?
That
Do these
is
do opacity?
Oh no, I don't use
Okay.
opacity.
Okay, that answers my question. Thank you.
So if you want to use that, you can set it up.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Who needs? Why would you want to have that? That's a feature. We hate that.
No, we just don't need it.
Yeah, you're right. We don't need like layers.
Don't need them.
Don't need them. Who invented those? Some dumbass, probably. John Layerton. Guy was stupid. Don't listen to his propaganda. Do I have like a smudge brush or like a make these become the other color brush other than laying down more paint, or you just lay down more paint?
You just paint more to blend things.
So like in photo, so do you see this area of the canvas down here
Yeah.
where there's like I want this to be that color
Yeah.
because like this is brighter and it needs to be the same
Yeah.
tone as that. In Photoshop, I would just push that to the side with like liquify or like a smudge brush.
Yeah.
In this, I just
you can
have
just
to
paint. You could just paint it out.
Yeah, but that requires me adjusting my brush size to be the exact size so that it fits between here and not overlapping the other thing, which sounds harder because I've already figured out the brush sizes are hard to finagle.
I'm confident you'll figure it out.
Okay, I just have to do one of these and then nope, that brush is too size. But
Right.
if I make it smaller, then it is now this. It's now a different. Oh, now it's an eraser. Okay. I just have the brush. Okay, what size now? Are you a size? Okay, it's literally so. Yeah. Okay. How do I tell this brush? Can your minimum size be not that?
It's under properties. It's all the way at the bottom.
Property.
Brush size.
Okay, that's like slightly. Need that small. That's okay. Hi, acoustic cat. What's up? I'm trying so hard to use funny software. Why is down up?
What?
So
Oh.
to make your brush bigger, you use the down button.
Because I mapped it backwards and then just never thought about it again. Like
your hotkeys are insufferable, dude.
fix them then.
Never let dude, you're gonna be the fucking like Dota player where I'm gonna like ask you what your hotkeys are. You're gonna go P
Yeah, J.
N exclamation point the dollar symbol period. And I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, I see why you're not able to
Yeah,
do any of your combos.
Does it work? No, I can never press any buttons ever.
Great. Fantastic. Oh, you're supposed to be a teacher. Thank you, kid, for understanding. Okay, wait, hold on. I have to go find this clip and play it for Hano on my phone. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Wait, that's actually a thing? This is a Procaster. They're both Procasters.
I thought it was a... God, I thought it was a...
No, it's not a bit.
Oh my god.
The best part is like later after that, he's like, "What the fuck do you hit with the dollar symbol?" He's like, "That's where my minus goes."
I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Dude, cheap viewers on. All right, who wants to fire the gun? Fire the gun. Fire the gun.
I would.
Fire
but
that
alright.
gun.
Alright.
Yeah. Let's go, Kit. How did it feel?
Kid got one.
Did you revolver ocelot your pistol? Did you give it a good twirl? Good spin?
You're pretty good. That's what he says.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
Is that before or after he does the pistol spin?
Before, and then he does the pistol spin and his gun jam.
Oh.
And then Snake beats the shit out of
Oh.
him. And then, yeah. And then that's why he uses a revolver. Because revolvers don't jam.
Ah, I
Yeah.
see.
That's the... Have you never played Metal Gear Solid?
I've never played a single Metal Gear game.
Alright, well...
Metal Girl. Maybe we should.
Yeah, maybe we can
I
play
think that would be fun to play on my birthday.
place. I haven't played Metal Gear in 100 years. So...
Hell yeah, Kit. Here, would it help you any if I?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You put it like right there.
Well, then it's gonna cover up. Okay.
Put it down there so that...
No, I can just do. This. And then what? I was picking out different things to potentially draw.
Alright, cool.
Do I need to make this like bigger for you, or is this?
This is fine.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
this
Can I like
is-
put it in the middle so we can both see it?
Yeah.
But I think I still. Why is Z the hotkey in Photoshop? Ooh. Because Z for Z. Oh. Quite scandalous. Hi, Alma. Yeah, I don't like this program at all, but I've also only used it for like 2-minute intervals, which I go, this is different, and drawing on a thing feels. So I'm gonna try and overcome this by doing it on. Wow, that just fucked my whole shit up. Is there any way to briefly turn my brush to multiply mode?
You don't have the option.
Okay, great. Dude, I love this software. Our feature is that we don't got
You
features.
can't do that.
You cannot
Gar,
have
what I want you to think of when you use this program is
suffering. I'm thinking of rage.
No.
I'm thinking of the color red.
No.
I see in the Rorschach painting me killing Procreate.
I want you to think of that set of shitty watercolors that you have,
Yeah.
and I want you to pretend that you're using a bad child's play drawing
Yeah,
program.
but this program cost more than the watercolors, is less fun, and I'm also doing it on a really expensive piece of hardware.
Yeah, it's. I want you to just think of like you're just playing around,
Okay.
because that's kind of what I do.
Yeah, but you've done it for hundreds of more hours, so you know how to play around with this better.
Yeah, just let go of all of your. You got to be zen, and you got to empty your mind so that you can fill up your cup with this new idea of that you don't have to do it again. I think the gun gets to go off
Dude,
again.
someone gets to shoot again.
All right.
Yeah. Do I have to ban the word like viewers again?
No, I think that this is good for Kit. I think Kit gets to have fun.
I feel like it might be when I know Lucernic hit the panic button when they were here because chat encouraged them to. And I'm wondering if them hitting the panic button did something to the like channels. Here's how many here's like what your like minimum account lifetime is allowed to be before we allow you to send messages in chat. I'm wondering if that may have been changed. This program legitimately kills my drive to draw. Yeah, it's why I don't use it. But Hanu thinks I should like I might like it if I try for more time.
I thought you said that you tried time.
No, I think I'm doing this for you. I
Oh,
don't like how this brush works. Like it keeps pulling shit.
yeah, that's the best part about it. There's a
I don't want
You can
that.
use brushes that don't do that.
Where are those?
If you just go to like the default one,
I
and
thought those all stuck.
I set up all of my brushes to do that because I think it's fun.
Yeah, but so do you only stroke in one direction? Because like when I'm filling something in, I stroke up and down, but this like results in this like being really messy and bad now. So if I want to fill somewhere with color, do I have to just go one direction?
The idea is the messy and bad is part of your painting now. That you're now using that to create soft edges between. So
So
when
like, all right. So explain to me. All right. So no, like, can we both be drawing the same thing? Maybe.
yeah,
So like you see, I want to fill in the like dark area of this like the upper part of the like shoulder, right? Because that's in shadow.
okay.
But like I don't know because like what I am doing is I'm like okay I stroke, but like you see how this is now like
Yeah, so the way that you're going to do this is more or less excessive sampling of colors. So, see how you've created this gradient
mm-hmm
right here.
yeah
In this gradient is a color that you want, and so
yes
you're going to sample that color, and you're going to paint that color.
okay so I just hit my up arrow
You're
just
gonna be
fucking forever
yeah, you're gonna be doing excessive sampling, and then light brush pressure. If you go very gently on your brush, and probably with a larger brush. Let me just set this to huge and go like very lightly. Creates more gradient that you can then pick colors out of.
okay
That's kind of generally how I do it.
gotcha. Well, do you block things out with your canvas small, right? Or do you just
Uh, in this case, I'm just gonna go.
okay? John Ultrakill tried to get you. Hanu is in a cult. Yeah. I think this is true. I have no idea how to use a programmer to get it to do literally anything. Really disheartening. You're gonna like draw the same thing as me and actually be able. Oh my god! Can you just be like the color that I want you to be? Be like having everything blend constantly is like actually.
There's a brush that is
No, but I have to. We're gonna use the same brush. No, you have to use this one.
Use
No, you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be coaching me on how to make it stop because that's the selling point. So I just need to
what brush
coat.
are you using?
I'm using. We agreed on AR underscore tight chunk 111. It's below edge grain control. That one. Yeah.
20 isn't even that much. There's others that are like so much smudgier than this, so much shittier than this.
I guess another thing that I was doing is because I was afraid of touching my hand to the screen. Can you like rest your hand on the screen and not
Yeah. Totally.
have everything be fucked? Okay. This is so hard.
Picture the watercolor. Okay.
I don't. You use them. I haven't used them.
Picture the watercolor.
I didn't get to use them.
Picture that.
How's this picture helping me?
Picture that Procreate costs $1 at a child's craft store, and it says fun
Why is
colors
this so
on the
big?
box. This is the loose equivalent of me making a cocktail for Gar and saying, no, the burn is the point.
Oh my god! I let go of the button. Let it go. This is like how. Okay. This like. I'm eventually. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like I'm with Alma. This is like I thought this wouldn't be that bad, but like maybe I should have, instead of picking a figure to draw, which I know how to do on my setup, I should have picked something that I don't know how to do and just like gone in with wing it energy. Cause this is like now I can measure how much I'm sucking imminently because I could be not sucking if I was doing it in the program that I'm.
Do you think that um, not using
Why
a
is this
brush
like
like this would make this more enjoyable?
probably not because I don't feel like there are brushes that aren't like this. I feel like this is what you've described just is Procreate.
There's a slider. It's this wet section.
Also, like, even though I'm using your fucking thing, half of the time I'm hitting the, like, up arrow. It's like, no, you're still drawing. I have to hit the down arrow to get bigger. And I have to hit the up arrow to get smaller. That's like, I'm never gonna get used to that. All of my shapes, proportions. Fuck.
Would it would you believe me if I said that I didn't notice that it was backwards until you mentioned that it was backwards?
God. Yeah, I'd believe it. Dude, how are you, like, oh, I can't, I don't even know how to do any, like, I feel like this is an exercise in exclusively, like, can your mental game survive? Like, what if somebody told you to draw, but you had to do it with, like, our, our fucking middle schoolers, robotics fair robot, make a drawing using, like, limbs that aren't your own.
Did you ever do the thing where you do a drawing but you have to hold the pencil by like the
No, I didn't go to
eraser?
art school, honey. All of my art I do on my own.
Okay. There's a thing where you do a drawing where you have to hold the pencil really far back. And the idea is that it's you have no control. Like you cannot
Oh, the brush sizes are so, like, impossible to do anything with.
not use the pencil to do any fine
Oh
detail.
my god,
And
like,
so
half of the time the touch controls, like, just don't do anything the first touch. Great. hit the down arrow to get bigger. Up arrow to get small. And then, okay, so to like blend, I said there's no like opacity, so I'm just color sampling a bunch. Alright, so okay, so what is okay? If I hit up and go into color sampler mode, touch my pen down, let go of up, but I'm still touching my pen down, it stays in color sampler mode, which is behavior that I hate.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I let go of the button, be done. But I have to move the pen away from the screen first, too.
Yeah, it's you hold the button and you tap the pencil.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it was supposed to be like interesting to look at. But I now like have realized it's actually going to be impossible to fucking render because I forgot that I was going to reduce to like baby's first time ever drawing tier ability. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you using adjustment layers?
Yeah, that.
When do I asked you if I could do multiply and you said that it doesn't do that.
The brush doesn't multiply. The layers multiply.
Oh, okay. Wow.
You
I
asked me
see.
if the brush multiplies.
Ah, you're right. The implication that I wanted to multiply was not clear. I guess that's fair, Kit, yeah. Down to go up. Dude, everything really is the furry convention down to go up. What is life but a series of furry conventions? I'm saying. It's not even that the figure's hard to draw. Like, I could block this out so much faster in Photoshop, but I'm just like, I'm so afraid of rotating anything because then I have to like the part of the screen that I'm touching changes, which is like, I'm so not used to drawing onto the screen that having my hand in the way of like what I'm looking at feels foreign to me.
Yeah. Off.
I don't like I have to push down to make color show up, but pushing down also makes brush bigger, so it goes everywhere. And I can't like blend anything because opacity doesn't exist. So you just have to color sample a bunch, which like is less efficient. But my brush sizes only go from medium to tiny. Oh, give that back. Give me that back. Okay, I'll undo, I guess. Hell yeah, Alma. I look forward to experiencing this in real time. Alright, how do I flip canvas?
To the
Flip horizontal.
are we flipping?
I am. Otherwise, there's no way I'm ever, like, correcting any of this. So wait, I can do multiply somehow?
Yeah, so you make a layer and then you click the N next to the checkbox.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a drop down that I scroll through for Photoshop.
Do? It's a drop down when you change the.
Yeah, but it drops down. This drops up.
It's the same order of items.
Yes, but it starts out from the bottom and you have to go up. Whereas in Photoshop, it drops down, so you go down to get to multiply.
The list is the same. Procreate has...
So your hotkeys are to make the brush bigger, you hit down. The drop down drops up.
Look, it's got the same ones at least, so...
Dude, I'm about to show you my same ones.
What is that?
Don't worry about it. God, can I just have a size in the middle of those two? Can I just have the middle of them? Instead, like why does this jump like this? I hate that so much. Oh, hi Diggy. Welcome to Gar suffering the stream. Oh my God, be in the middle of those. Be linear. So fuck guys. Time to go up. Good night, Bull. Have a good snooze. Bro, what? When you merge multiply down, it doesn't just natively unmultiply? How do you merge it down?
So, the...
Combine down? Combine... What? Oh. That made... True?
You're trying to...
Apply the multiply layer back down to the normal layer so that the colors become part of the bottom, the layer underneath.
So, one way... Usually merging down works, but if there's opacity, then...
There's no... Like, I've been using a hard...
No, I mean, like, if the base layer has spots where, like...
Like, the base layer is empty in places, yes.
Yeah, so because of that... So what you can do is just copy canvas and paste, and now it's one layer. The next time you do this, it will work. It's only because it's like applying on top of where opacity is.
Okay, cool. How do I...
It's better to just like
How do I make this layer die?
You want to swipe left.
Okay. Great. Awesome. Okay, so I'm not supposed to use opacity. This is so hard.
I'm not supposed to.
You said that that's not what you do.
That's not what I do.
One does not
You can paint however you want to
use
paint.
opacity. Well, again, the only way that I know how painting works on this program is how you do it, because I don't know anybody else who doesn't hate this fucking program. So I'm gonna assume that you are operating it in the way that works. Like, why can I not just have a brush size that's like, okay, I guess I have to go minimum size, not 20. How about 31%? That going to do what I want? Oh, how do I get the fucking colors that I want? Uh, okay, whatever. I get rid of this away. Just want. How do you? Okay, so my brush can't get any smaller than this, or if it does, it becomes un. So I have to do. I have to like erase by drawing. Do like one of those. And one of those. How do you get opacity? Is it like in color sense? Like get it.
Also, colors dragging the like color window out.
Yeah, but that's not what you do.
I don't. I do.
Us, but we only have this size at home. Currently, not that. Oh, oh, okay. Oh,
Like shadows that are going across it.
yeah, that's why it's an inch figure. Like I don't think of approaching art the way that you like. I'm like, oh, I want to make something darker. Well, I'm gonna do blending in one step. So I'm gonna grab the color that I eventually want it to be, the really dark version, and then to get from the lighter version to the dark, I'll use opacity with the dark color already sampled, and I'll slowly increase the opacity with each brushstroke as I approach where I
Oh,
want it to be. So doing it without opacity, I'm just like I'm doing so many more extra steps and sampling so many extra colors
that's
and feels so much harder.
like the water based, like the like watercolor.
That's just intuitively like how
I learned on opaque, so
I learned on digital, so I learned on Photoshop. I don't know like how to get the colors that I Oh my. How is this not pinching? Okay. Right. Watch me do this. Like half of the time, if I've just like taken my hand off the screen, it's like, oh, you're not touching it. I'm like, what do you think is there's like parts of my fingers that are just not like part of the like touch level or something. I don't know. I think that maybe that's also why I can't ever get the fucking like button to work for me, because I literally just had it happen like multiple times where I'm like, I'm pinching the screen. What is this supposed to be doing? Because it's not doing it.
Verdict.
Well, we're gonna have to do that. We're doing this for days. This is us at least once a week.
Why?
Because I think it's gonna make me better at art. Fucking hate every single moment of the medium that I'm using.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
There's this guy called Jason Yee. Have you heard of that guy? Ah! I held the button! Fuck you, dude. Give me that one. That one. That one. This one. That one. Alright, now put it down. What? Ah! What is the point of, oh, if I want a small brush, I have to touch lightly. But also, touching lightly means you don't get any of the color you're using. So how do you ever do, like, fine details? Because you can't get the color you're using unless you push down hard, which makes your brush huge.
That's you. You don't do fine detail.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
You don't do fine
You don't do
detail.
those.
You do, yeah.
That's another feature of Procreate. You want your drawing to look good? No, actually.
Do drawings look good?
Leverage the, well, I'm pulling your eyes to the focal point, as opposed to making this look good.
Do drawings look good because they have fine detail?
Yes. I would argue yes. Having details look good, actually. I think that's a feature, not a bug, actually. I think having detail that you can use, I like that, at least. Oh, my brush is dirty. Gonna have to draw and then draw over the erase because my brush doesn't get any. Oh, what? I mean, would it help you if I do this?
Yeah.
No, fuck.
Damn. Alright.
Do you want me to leave it in color mode?
No, you're good, man.
I turn on the dot product 20% or whatever when I'm doing figure drawing because it's the most color accurate to grayscale that you can get with like Photoshop. So what is my like play to? So that opens that. This that. But this one's this. Okay. So if I want to move something, my best play is to warp it.
So
You don't
select
have
that
liquefy.
and then do copy and paste. And then you can just do the move tool.
Well, I want to transform. I want to like wiggle it.
And then you can
Yeah,
warp if
okay.
you want to do the like I have a grid and drag
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, I only have a. Can I make the grid more grid? Advanced mesh. It does not get more grid. Okay.
It's also like
Bad.
the grid is connected, so it doesn't really matter how you find the grid.
I see. Oh. Hmm. An hour.
Oh well, we didn't really start. I didn't.
Procreate not tell you how we've been. It's interpolated with a spline. Yeah. Dude, I'm about to interpolate my own spline, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, I'm like starting to understand a little bit more about this brush. I feel like I genuinely feel like this is like a good exercise, even if it's really frustrating. Just in the like uh just in the like figure out how to cope type, you know. A neutral opinion on Procreate.
That's
It's called asexuality. Damn, Lucernic. Up top. That's the thing we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to have something that I could like use. I Mine is not visible yet. Mine's not even halfway done. I've drawn one pec and one ab in the wrong spot, and I've been slowly trying to move them because I have no tools to do this with. I'm trying to like negotiate with the brush on like, hey, can we maybe put a color down here? And it's like, what if I put one from over here and one from over here? Is that what you want? And I'm like, no. I want the color that I put down. And it's like, okay, I can put it down in a really, really big splotch. And I'm like, no, because I need it to be right here, and right here is a spot, not an entire continent. And it's like, well, your options are an entire continent or not that color. And I'm like, okay. So I'm currently trying to figure out how you negotiate your way around the, oh, you want to put down the color that you currently have on your brush? Push down really hard and you get this massive spot, or don't push down really hard and you get nothing. It makes it just really hard to get any amount of color that you want down anywhere, so you just kind of have to constantly reduplicate efforts over and over and over, and redraw and redraw and paint over and redraw and paint over and redraw. So that's where I'm at right now. Where are you at? So are mine. I don't have any of the tools that I'd usually rely on to like fix that, so I'm just coping. Hi Zormik. Hi Isamu. What's going on, gamers? Welcome to the suffering stream.
What if I told you that this is like playing Dota as a new player?
Are you going to play a really satisfying like sound effect every keystroke? Or like
Yeah,
to
it
play
picks.
a money
Yeah,
ching?
yeah, it makes the money sound. Every time you like go, all right, and you create a new layer or whatever, money noise happens.
Well, you're not supposed to create new layers, so try again.
Sure.
Your analogy needs to improve. Just like my abilities at Procreate need to improve.
Draft goes.
My art per minute dramatically lower than it would be in Photoshop.
Right.
Have you messed with the pressure sensitivity at all? We're not gonna worry about we're not gonna worry about the 8 billion fucking brush settings today. I have with me Hanu of Hanu.art fame in the pocket of Big Procreate, who has generously given me access to their brushes that they use. And
Actually
so I'm not going
sabotaged you.
to fuck with any of those. We're just gonna use the Hanu brushes how they come and do what we can with them.
That it is worth noting. No,
Yeah.
do use not great.
I'm feeling the risk.
If you get injured, you can't.
What about if I just injure you? Out of like rage. Do you think that would help?
No, I think that's still a breach.
Yeah, but would it make me feel better about my art, do you think? Assaulting a burn improve my art.
Or are you saying assaulting a Vernid is the
The art of assaulting. That sounds like a pretty interesting book. I'd read that. Would you read that?
I've wrote?
What? How many Vernids have you assaulted?
I'll write a book.
Oh damn. Do you have like a ghostwriter name in mind?
I don't care.
Damn. He's a little bit crazy. You heard of this guy? Anu art. Oh, I don't like that.
Hi, Shen.
Hey,
What's up?
Shannon. Are you supposed to be not talking? We're well, we may be strong language. I am fighting for my life in the Procreate mines, desperately trying to get Hanu's brushes to do literally anything even remotely close to resembling what I would like to have happen. That's why I'm not talking. I'm focused. I've been told by Hanu that being zen is an important part of this journey.
Or what do you think my brush say about me? Do you feel like you know better brushes?
I've used one of your brushes. I think what this brush says about you is about the same as the way you play Chained Together. I think it says, I'm impulsive. I haven't planned anything. There isn't a plan. My plan is to not have a plan. That feel close? Am I going getting anywhere with that one?
I mean, I are decisive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. I'm still like not even half. I'm like not even close to halfway. I've mostly just been fighting trying to get literally any color that I want to go anywhere, and it's so I have to be so meticulous. Hi Kyber, how are you? I have to try so hard to get literally like any amount of what I would like to have happen. How's it going, Kyber? Welcome to the den of stuff. Could I get you anything? That's a rhetorical question. The answer is no. We haven't added getting you anything as yet. So you'll have to be using a different program if you want any. I'm glad I did a little bit of painting earlier today, so I can not. I have the confidence that I know how to paint, and it's not just completely shattered by my inability to get this brush to work. Fighting this brush thing. You're having a lot of trouble Oh, are we like not coming through? Is that what you mean? Yeah, Hanu is so the way that we've split up my desk is I'm on one side of my directional mic that only accepts input from the front, and Hanu's on the other side of my directional mic that only accepts input from the front. So if by having trouble understanding you mean we're talking quietly on either sides of a mic that doesn't want to pick up our audio, that would probably be why. That's what you mean. That's not what you mean then. Elaborate for the class.
Alright. Well,
Noise gate thing. Ah, okay, yeah. Well, Hanu is here, but Hanu. So you see this bar, Hanu?
yeah.
If that doesn't go into yellow, people probably aren't hearing you.
How am I gonna make it go into the yellow? I can't even keep it in the yellow.
Well, I that's your mini game. I can talk louder, but I can't use Procreate.
Okay.
Say okay again.
Okay. I'm just gonna like lean in closer to the mic. That seems way better. I'll just lean in anytime I'm gonna say anything.
Is this dueling art? No, this is. I have a iPad and an Apple Pencil Gen 2, and I never use them for art. And Hanu's like, "What if you used them for art?" And I was like, "I don't do that because Procreate fucking sucks and is impossible to use." And they're like, "Well, how long have you tried?" And I'm like, 30 minutes, and I determined this application is impossible and I'll never use it. But Hanu uses it exclusively, pretty much. So, it is possible, and I thought, fuck it. What's a better bonding activity than complaining next to Hanu for multiple hours? So now I sit here and draw and Procreate and complain, while I try and get better at it. That's what I've got going on. How about you, Kai? What do you have going on? You used to use it? How did that go for you? Did you have a experience similar to what I'm describing where it's fucking impossible? It went fine, you liked it? Did you use Hanu's brushes?
I tried to,
I feel like that's an integral part of the hating it experience.
I offered to let you use a different brush. I don't want to say let you. Nothing is keeping you from using a different brush except you.
Except Hanu. Forcing me to use this brush.
The Nico brush. I don't know what.
You like the watercolor brushes?
See, yeah, you might like the watercolor brush. I bet it would do what you expect.
Oh, it would do the drawing way that I would like to draw with?
Probably.
That'd be fucking crazy. When do I get to sit you down with a drawing tablet where you don't have a screen and you have to look forward and you have to use my brushes and draw like how I draw?
Drawing like how you draw would probably be the worst part of that. Though, like, I used one of those tablets.
Oh, there's no color sampling here, boss.
I used one of those.
We have opacity in this town.
Man, I used those long time ago. Right when like in 2009, maybe a little bit before that. Can I send this to you and have you put this somewhere?
Yeah. You can send it to me on Telegram. What sucks about it for me? So one, all of UI I can't interact with unless I use Hanu's little gamepad thing that I'm holding in my left hand. Because the UI sucks. Even with this Hanu's gamepad in my left hand, the brush size is non-linear, so if I want a brush size here, I have to go over and click on that, because otherwise your brush size options are just big or small. Hi, Sky. And I don't like that. All of the brushes I am using just smear and drag things around. Hanu doesn't. I'm trying to learn more about art by trying to draw and approach art in the way that Hanu's doing it, and plead for coaching by just describing my issue and asking them how they'd approach it in their style. Because how I approach art is generally, if there is a tone that I'm trying to reach and I want things to blend, I will go from the tone I'm currently at and I will sample or like set up or like grab the tone that I want to get to, and then I will put some of that down at the like final place where that tone starts, and I'll use opacity to like on the brush and do like lots of soft strokes to like blend my way there. Hanu doesn't do that. They just do one of these and then color sample and do one of these and one of these and one of these and then one of these, and like eventually somehow that sort of turns into blending, I guess, but I haven't been able to figure out how to make that happen. I think it might be because like I don't use the Apple Pencil, so I don't really know how it interacts with pen pressure, and like everything just makes your brush huge, so I don't know how to do details. So it's like, how do you do details? And Hanu's like, you don't do details. So, and they're like, Hanu said, is a picture made good by having details? And I was like, yes. So I've not, like, the best way, so basically what I'm having problems with is my brush only gets this small, right? So if I want to, like, make an edge somewhere, I have to be, like, sample the other color and, like, draw over to erase if I want to get, like, a fine edge. And that's, like, really hard because you have to really plan ahead for that, because then if you don't plan ahead, you have this issue where you can't erase, but if you paint over, you're already like at an intersection where your brushstroke is too thick because now you've like erased one side of it that you didn't want to erase and you've gone too far on the other side that you wanted to add this color to. So I'm like, well, what if I just press lighter with my brush? But you see, if you press lighter with the brush, then nothing fucking happens. Like, you don't get anything. So you have to push down hard, but if you push down hard, then you get this big fat line, which is too big. So it's really hard. Yeah, that's also all of Hanu's hotkeys are backwards. So on his little like gamepad controller he's giving me that's like Bluetooth to your iPad and it has a bunch of like it has a little D-pad and it has buttons that you can click on it. I have to press the down to get my brush to go bigger and I press up to make my brush get smaller.
All right, look, that one's just on me. That one, yeah. Whoops. Also, hi Sky, what's up?
It's not that I can't achieve a small brush size. It's that part of the exercise is I want to try drawing how Hanu draws, and this is their brush. So if it doesn't get smaller than this, then that just means the Hanu brush does not get smaller than this. So that's just how it be here in using Hanu's brush plan. Just how things are.
Look, we've set the constraints so that, we're certain that we'll fail. And now
like how you can't blend at all with this brush. I don't understand how you're like, yeah, but brushes blend.
your blending is already like so much softer and smoother than mine is. Like, let's examine that part on mine. Like I feel like the blending there is just use two brush strokes to do that instead.
Okay. So hard. I like having an iPad, but I could not daily drive it. I don't have a screen tablet other than my iPad, so I use a ancient drawing pad. That's what I do pretty much all of my art on.
When do you have an Intuos?
Right next to it. Look at the serial name on the back or whatever. It's Intuos Pro. I think it's
Pro Medium.
yeah, PTH
This is
something.
actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
Nothing
kind
wrong
of
with this.
hoping to get the instructions, but I keep having to suffer for like 40 minutes and then describe my issue in depth, and then sometimes I get advice for how to fix that problem.
I think that Are you looking for me to coach you here, or what do you need?
Like, I'm
from me?
struggling so hard to block out anything because like you're like the way that the brush is like, do you heard the whole issue I just described, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like I want to add, like, do you see how there's a really thin line here, the darkest dark right here that's differentiating
Yeah.
this part of the ab from the
Yeah.
bottom of the pec? I can't draw that because the brush doesn't get that small.
What if I told you that looking at your drawing, you don't need to draw that yet? The order of your drawing is from the broadest possible shapes down to the smallest, right? It's in an order. There's a hierarchy, right? So the next step for you on this drawing is probably just putting this shadow here and that shadow there. And then when you have those two, then you can think about, okay, you have this shadow here, so maybe you refine, that. Or I think that like thinking about crisp edges is lower on the list of like what the next phase.
So you just do like okay, I will try.
You want to like work the entire piece at the same time. You don't.
I tried doing that, But that was like way at the beginning when I couldn't get the brush to do anything, so maybe I will try
Yeah, I think
doing this again now that I can like make the brush do something closer to like what I want it to be doing. That was definitely a big part of the problem. Was at the beginning I was like, let's block out shapes, and then I'm like, oh, you can't, you don't get shape or brush.
I think part of it is that there's, I don't know, a weirdness to this brush that I've just figured out. Confirmed edger instead of shaper. You're an edger, Gar? Is that true?
I don't know. Maybe in Procreate I am. Like, I'm having to solve so many novel problems just to try and get like
Yeah, so-
color to go down on this, because usually what I'm used to with like how art works is like you touch your pencil to something and then you move it and then there's a line that shows up there, but on this it's you touch your pencil and you move it and nothing happens. You push it down and you get a fucking stroke the size of a continent, and those are your two options. So it's really hard to like plan around this. So it's really hard to block out shapes because I'm like, okay, let's like gently create this like shape that I want. But then you just get like massive fuck off line. So it's like, I don't know, it's tough. I'm having to struggle because it doesn't work the way that I intuitively am used to. Because I like, the thing is, all like basically like something that I think you said that I think is going to be a big factor for why this is really hard for me is every Photoshop brush is the same, effectively, in terms of this part where like how you push like does way more dynamic blending and moving stuff.
Yeah.
It might as well be doing nothing for you in Photoshop.
Do you want a brush that doesn't?
No, I think this is the learning. I think this is like impactful.
Okay. If you're getting something out of,
Well, that's what I guess what I'm asking you is, do you think there is something valuable to be learned in me trying this new experience, or do you think this is just like I have decided to suffer for no meaningful learning value?
I think that so the reason that I set up the brush this way and why I think the brush is really cool is because it does things that oil paints do, where they smudge and they blend. In oil paint you can't just be like, I want this color to live here, because you pick up like all the other colors that are around it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, unless you like load up a shitload of paint and slam that onto your canvas, you're going to be softening all of the edges around it, which is kind of the best part, because you get to do that like broad, I kind of paint softly and then I come in, later to crisp things up. Since you're expecting like the Photoshop experience where you just
Like a color lives
goes,
here
yeah, color
immediately.
goes where it goes and what's around it stays.
Yeah, I've never used any other medium. You have to keep in mind, I have used like a pencil for maybe 2 hours as a kid, and that's it. All the rest of my experience is on that exact tablet in Photoshop CS6 and then in CS like 2022 or whatever.
and that's totally fine. Like it's a different.
So do you think there's value in me pursuing this even though it's difficult, and setting like limitations on like I'm trying to approach it from your approach?
Yeah, I think that you could learn stuff from that. I think that maybe we like constrain some of the variables here. Because, like, what if we changed from you using Photoshop? Well, you're drawing on a screen. That's one. You're drawing in a different application, which has different pressure curves and has different pencil tip feel. You're drawing in a method that you don't usually use. You're drawing with a brush that behaves very differently. Like, we've added so much shit to this that it's like Gar now has to contend with, it's an 8-on-1.
But I think
fight.
that is like the best way. So from what I've learned about playing Dota, if we're going to start turning this into a Dota analogy, is you learn faster by playing with people who aren't slightly better than you, but with people who are dramatically fucking better than you. Because it's the same thing as like, do you want to go to the French 2's after school club meeting, or do you want to go be forced to live in France? where it's like one of these is going to teach you how to speak French a lot fucking faster than the other, and you're going to learn more faster and better than if you just do the like half dip your toes in
Right.
option.
Right.
So I complain for content, but I do think this is the like
Okay.
better option.
Then continue.
Yeah. But if you see me doing something and you're like approaching it this way will just work better for this, then like that is I think the benefit of having you here as opposed to me just doing this by myself.
I see.
Your role in this is to be like, no, here's how you lasted. Like, don't do that. So if you see me doing something like
I
or
think
spending a lot of time filling out like an area and you're like, that's just you don't know how to like block it. For example, like this entire like this part that is now worthless because it's going to be out of proportion with everything else because I still haven't blocked in all of my shapes.
yeah.
Like
That's
it took me until I like got over here to realize that the reason I spent so much time on something that in Photoshop I just would have been like, oh, I haven't blocked out my shapes, I'm not gonna spend time making this detailed. The reason I spent so much time doing that in this is because my headspace is no longer I'm blocking this out. My headspace was that and then got slightly distracted by being like, this brushstroke didn't do what I wanted it to, and then this brushstroke still didn't do what I wanted it to, and then I'm fighting it for so long that I've like forgotten what I'm working on, and I'm just trying to like I'm narrowing my focus down to like just trying to like get these things to cooperate,
yeah. I
and
think
then I've lost track of like what I was actually trying to accomplish.
I think a useful thing right now would be to just go, hey, this isn't what I want, but letting it be a little bit looser than you normally do.
Mm.
To just kind of allow things to be kind of fucked up, because over time you'll refine that
Yeah.
and make
Oh,
I get
yeah. With my mouse and a okay. Hanu. Hey, can you pass me the big hard cardboard thing that was on my trash can that you knocked over? Cool.
Now I understand why that's so loud.
Listen, what I've learned is the best way to kill bugs is you get something with a lot of surface area
Oh
that
my
is very
God.
firm. And then because there's so much surface area, when you press it flush to the wall, like they're toast. It's over.
Yeah, I just like hear that through the floor, and it's like the house.
Yeah, you're
falling
like, what
over.
was that? No, that is Gar 1 is what that noise is. That's the sound of victory, Hanu. That big splonk means that I've fought a battle and came out the victor. And I put the fucking iPad down for a fraction of a second and immediately everything feels foreign and bad.
Like
It's
he's
pretty sick.
just like, go ahead, any one of you, whichever one it's gonna be, go ahead.
They don't have time to jump
That's
backwards,
so
Lucernic,
so
because
sick.
I kill them. They die, they go to hell. Anyway, so who's gonna be playing Arcs with me in Tabletop Sim later this week?
What's Ark?
Arcs is that game that I had to explain what a trick taking game was. Remember me explaining that? Space game where there's spaceships and the court and
Or like
the
they sentence
Reach.
you? Or
It's like where you go, you send agents to the court
oh,
to
it's
try
like
and influence
the
the
king's court.
well, you're trying to influence different guilds to like join your faction, and also there's Vox cards which do things. Who knows what those do? You'll know when you learn how to play art with me or in my server. Exclamation point Discord. Oh, does the expansion add new factions? New route expansion? Oh yeah. Frogs and bats. Oh, I bet the bats are gonna be really cute. Alma, when are you going to move to the East Coast so that I can have you over and play Pokemon?
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is
stream,
greatly
baby.
appreciated.
Hi BSJ, what's up? 18 months. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Is our air conditioning loud enough that we are just always on talkie now? Oh, just barely. Okay, better. And the money is too good, understandable. I don't blame you. But I would love to play board games someday. Oh, hell yeah. I never actually lived in the city of Boston. I don't really know what it's like there, but I've pretty uniformly heard good things about it.
Aside from how expensive it is, of course.
I feel like that's every city. True. Hi, Morgus. How are you doing?
That.
Cool Bat DLC, and then Morgus
And
shows
then
up.
Morgus appears.
Just on time. Hi, Morgus. Welcome to Garyu's Suffering Chamber with guest star Anu, the Torturer. Oh, oh, touched the fucking iPad cable with a slight force. This was enough to make the iPad go, no, that's not plugged in anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah, are we just... We're just... Okay, there we go. I was like, we're just done. Shared suffering. Yeah, Hanu's not suffering. But they're here with me while I suffer. The TLDR is I'm trying to learn how to paint in Hanu's program and Hanu's method with Hanu's brushes. And it's very hard for me because I'm not Hanu. Which makes role playing as Hanu very hard. But I think it will be a valuable learning experience. Hi, Kinsey. How are you?
About your progress. How does your progress make you feel?
I'm still like struggling a bit to get the push. I'm starting to like feel it out a little bit better. A little bit. There's like a lot of us.
Hello. Yeah, it is I, Hanu.
Who's only not getting picked up most of the time.
Yeah. Unless I like jam my face into this microphone.
How long have you
will
been
not hear
doing
me.
art for anyway? Today or like all time? Anu's definitely been doing art for longer than me. I've been doing art. I got my first tablet in like 2014. I started drawing consistently, as in more than once every 6 months in like 2020, 2021. I started using Procreate, the Apple Pencil, and the iPad today.
And I've been drawing since 2009. At some point.
Hell yeah. I've also heard good things about.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Is that not? Right, that's just how I intuitively pronounce it. How do you pronounce it?
I always thought it.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I've never used it, so I don't have a first that way.
I guess neither do I. I've also never used it. That's intuitively how I read it. I found I'm moving my tablet rather than rotating the screen. I don't know, something about rotating the screen feels like really jarring because I've I've never had a screen before.
I was sketching in somebody's sketchbook at FWA, and Lapat was sitting next to me and saw me uh, do two fingers on the piece of paper to try and undo.
Embarrassing.
And like I did it, and then made eye contact with Lapat, and I was like, "Fuck!" like,
oh no.
they noticed, they saw
Oh.
that, and I was like, "Ah!"
Oh,
Just instantly, a lightning bolt struck me, and I turned into ash.
that's pretty sad.
You make a cut, and then you're
It's
like, "Wait,
over.
let me
Yeah.
hang on."
Undo that cut.
No, I don't
Oh.
like that one.
Oh, All right. I don't have to like hit save or anything, right? It just goes.
It just saves, yeah.
Did you just see me do that?
Do what?
Like, do you see this right here?
No. Just use your.
Yeah, but that doesn't work because of how I hold the pencil. So I have to, but it doesn't like that half the time.
Huh.
Cause like this like doesn't.
How are you?
Do you see what I mean?
How are you doing that?
Do you see what I mean? Like parts of my hands are not like touch interactive.
Like
Yeah,
even when I'm on my nail, it still works. Like.
All right, my turn. Okay.
Are you
Oh,
touching
is it
this
just?
really
Are
gently?
you just like sweatier or something? No, it's not. I don't know. It's just when I go.
Reject home?
I don't know. I feel like all right now. Oh, give me the little like towel thing. I think it's just you're sweatier, because immediately I can feel my screen is like it's palpable. That's the difference.
I don't
You're a
know.
sweatier artist.
I don't know.
You're a tryhard.
Yeah, and
Stop being so cutthroat and try hard.
yeah, I'm here to, you know, rank. Win.
Out of the end of this fight was bullshit. Hi, boo. What fight? Who are you fighting? Dog. We struggle along. Yeah, I have a Hanu with me. I'm even using the Hanu method for arted. Are you holding up, Hanu?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I'm coming through it all. Probably not. Probably a one-sided conversation.
But me and the Hanu that I made up in my head.
Yeah.
Hanu is the voices
What are the voices telling you now?
telling me, drink gin. Whatever. I don't know. Is that what your voices tell you?
My
Yeah, is that what the Hanu voices tell you?
the Hanoi voice. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm not an alcoholic, so
That's right. You're channeling dark energy. What dark energy are you channeling? Yeah, the Hanu
the
method
dark
is
forces.
using Procreate and their brushes.
Hanoi method is like a series of VHS tapes that you can order, and it costs $100,
Yeah, very expensive.
and you get 4 tapes you can watch.
And then somebody, a deer-shaped entity crawls out of your screen.
After 7 days, yeah, the deer comes, kills you, and takes $100. If you order right now, we'll throw in.
We'll throw in a second deer that comes out of your TV. Free.
Yeah, but wait. When we said there were 4 payments, we really meant that there were 5. Gotcha. Today.
Oh, am I in your way? Slightly to the side.
All right.
Or have you moved to the side?
Which side?
I'm saying, have I been like slowly shifting
I think
left?
you did. Somehow.
Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like the exchange rate to payments versus I think the exchange rate of US dollars, like gems to US dollars, is pretty favorable right now. So you're getting yourself probably a pretty good deal if you want to use gems.
I just did it again, by the way. I
Goodbye.
had to like touch 4 times before it was
What?
like
Gar, your hands, something's just wrong. Your hands are broken.
my hands are not iPad friendly hands. What can I say?
And snacks. Uh,
What snack?
I see. Gar might accept snacks. I feel like I'm just gonna say no. There's no snack that beats a crisp $20 bill.
That's where Hunter and I differ.
Those not.
Dude, come on. It'd be every fucking time.
Great. Terrible. Terrible.
Okay. My turn.
Okay. I'll carry stream. I'll definitely. I'll just like scooch towards this.
I'll carry parentheses. Nobody.
Yeah, nobody will hear that while I. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sorry. I just need to get closer to this, I guess. The noise gate is tuned for Gar's booming voice, which I do not have.
I somehow 20 minutes. Like,
They're like,
hi, Alma. Oh, apparently saying stuff. Or was that? I think that message was here before I walked in. So
yeah, it was like right after you walked out.
okay.
Is when that happened. I'm just still not loud enough.
My poor little Hanu doesn't know how to project. Okay, they've never done stage acting before. Get the scoot back to the side.
Okay.
Scoot over.
The insurmountable enemy, the noise gate.
How to defeat your Vernon in one swift step. Attach a noise gate to their vocal cords.
Damn.
Make Hanu shut up forever. In this one quick cool step. Alright, now I have to get really messy.
Yeah, this is where the real learning's gonna happen.
I'm not allowed to make a new layer, right?
You can.
Make a layer.
If you want to. But it will make the blending worse if you're not painting on the same layer.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can
No, it's too late.
duplicate your current layer, and then the blending's good. And then you can choose later if you want to merge it or not.
We merged the master.
Raw dog the master.
Master Branch is taking it up the fucking ass.
Damn, dude. Draw like Hanu challenge. Yeah, you can do this at home. First, open up Procreate.
Delete all of the brushes.
Second
Make
is
50 new ones. Call it Stanky Brush, Stanky Leg Brush 1, Stanky Brush 1111707, Stanky Brush 911, Stanky Brush 1984.
1979.
Thanks for the follow. Crimson Wolf. You use Stanky Brush 69.
Dude, damn. That's how the scales look so good.
Yeah. True. Merp. Merp. Dude, that's a. Where's my Kittimer exclamation point Kittimer?
Is that? Is
No,
that exclamation?
it has to be though. The kid has not recorded me a crisp. Merp.
Yeah. Well, I think it's on you to like.
I have to.
You just gotta wait until Kit has a bottle of Fireball in his hand, and then he'll say it. And you
He'll-
just gotta roll. You just gotta have
he'll
it.
do it?
Yeah, you gotta
No,
get.
he's gonna pinch your tummy.
Okay, but you gotta be the one with the wire that's recording the whole
Yes,
conversation.
and I need to have a camera so I can capture your like shocked and dissatisfied
Yeah, my scream.
expression.
My scream will just be part of it, I think.
You're a Sergal Timberwolf hybrid? Hell yeah. Oh, come on in, game. I'm a frustration and anxiety hybrid.
You know they're pirates now. I'll show 'em. That's probably too busy. I think it's day. You know. Just look at that.
Hell yeah.
Look how much of pirates they are.
They're fucking
They
pirate
got
right
the huge banner.
now. I heard Fireball. Hi, kid. Yeah, we were talking about you while you were away.
Exclamation point Kit.
Yeah, I need a crisp meh so that I can make exclamation point kit thing. The improved exclamation kit.
Better than ever before. Is there an exclamation point Kit right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember what it is.
So you fuck ass.
Yeah.
Timbergle, Sir Wolf.
Fireball probably has no vitamin C. There's probably none in Fireball.
I do not think Fireball is known for its
It's vitamins.
and
Or how do you feel about pirates? As
they're okay.
as like an aesthetic. Did you read Treasure Island?
I like Treasure Planet.
Okay, that's a little different.
Definitely.
How do you know it's better?
Because
Right? Treasure Island is like where all
the question. Or reclaiming my time for the question.
no, Your Honor. There's no space.
I rest my
Objection.
over.
Shen, you can't do that.
First
You
time
can't
shattered.
you can't do that, Shen.
I mean, it shows up over here as the emote.
Just go like.
More shall gather.
Oh, hi,
More
Linnea.
shall enter the fray.
Welcome on in, gamer. Welcome to the Gar suffers in Procreate trying to use Hanu's brushes and draw like Hanu stream. With Hanu.
Hello.
You're streaking!
Welcome back. Your
Damn.
steadfast
I'm
loyalty
taking
is
photos.
greatly appreciated.
Hi, Proto. What's up? You're in my little coffee shop watching me struggle to be Hanu. I'm trying to be best Hanu I can be. But being Hanu ain't what all the media says is cracked up.
Wow.
I haven't even got my ears pet a single time.
I mean,
So that was overhyped.
neither have I. So
Well, I'm you. You don't pet your own ears, right?
no, someone else has to pet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
not a single ear pet.
that shit was overhyped a lot. How was your stream, Linnea? What'd you get up to? What'd you get up to?
Gar, when is there gonna be somebody pets my ears as a redeem?
That's
Yeah, rename pet the main since my ears are right next to the main anyway.
true. Can I pet your stump? I don't think you're allowed to ask that. Hell yeah, Linnea. Good work.
Yeah, I feel like that's you asked that question and I get to report you to HR. I hit the button. Hit the button,
I could
right?
feel the panic in your
Okay, we
your
didn't
soul.
hit the button. I just
Oh, you gotta read your question, Hanu.
Question is,
Did you have fun, Pendles?
What?
Dan's question.
danger. What would happen
Enjoy your ice cream when I have.
when attempting to pet the ears and accidentally pet the stump? What's that? I think that they're not close, actually. I think if you look carefully, you'll see that there's...
Oh, so it's a skill issue if you
yeah,
miss?
if you miss...
Or it's deliberate?
Yeah, if you miss, it's... no one will fall for your defense of it being an accident. I think legally...
I think we do, like, I think if that happens, I still feel like because cops suck, or, like, HR sucks, they'll show up and do the thing that they did when you ate shit on your motorcycle and be like, well, nobody's actually at fault here.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna go home and hit my wife. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what won't be... I won't be liable if I bite you for touching the stumps. It'll be justifiable homicide. And so I'll never go to jail.
They'll never catch on it.
They'll never get me. Did you have more fun with this than trying to get a 3% drop rate item?
Definitely more.
All Hanu chomps are justified. That is true. That is a fact.
That's a fact. You can take that one to the court.
Yep.
You can take that one to the bank.
Yeah, you say that to a lawyer and they'll be like, I got nothing. I resign.
Just fact. What could they say about it?
Yeah, they'll be like, my defense is nothing. Whatever, plea deal we can make. Execution rest. Yeah.
Exactly, kid. Alright, I banned Kit. We've had enough Kittimer. Kittimer is over.
Okay.
We've moved past the
Cancel
need for
culture.
Kittimer.
Wow, damn. All right, when I come back, I'll do the dude.
You guys been enjoying Hanugar co-op part-time? Ah, Hanu has great energy. We love Hanu for their Hanu energy. That's very fast, kid. Crazy. Hell yeah, though. Is that a good? Or is that a hell yeah? Sorry, I may have preemptively hell yeah. Is that hell yeah material? %, remaining. Well, that's gonna be the limiter on how long we're drawing, I think. All right. Buy old debt for 20% of original cost and read the full payment. That's so fucking crazy. Love this country. Predatory debt. Love. Ugh. Well, Hunter, we're close to being done because my iPad is going to die.
Oh. Okay.
That will be the determining factor for when I stop.
Okay. Are we running it until it's off or?
8%, baby.
All right.
Oh no,
Uh,
I'm good. I don't want whatever that is. No, can I go back to? Thank you. Don't need that one. probably save your work and charge your iPad. Doesn't your work just save?
It does, yeah.
6%. You also have to give me the or I have to download your. Do I have to buy the iPad app that you use, or is it just desktop?
There's no iPad app. It just
Oh,
AirPlay
we could
goes.
just trade cable. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, we're at stream time. Fine. Let me percent I have. Got enough percent to finish my drawing ish. Don't care.
Was that it warning you
That
again?
was it going. I have 5% remaining, and I'm like, yep. And you're going until you have 0.
What percentage we at?
Probably.
If you draw like harder, it'll go down a lot fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that looks pretty good. I feel like you figured it out. Made something.
I learned a lot today.
I feel like it took you way longer, but you got a cool result. Gar did the thing. Yeah, we accomplished our objective.
I'm choosing to interpret that took you way longer as in the as if instead of using Photoshop as opposed
That's
to you.
yeah. No, that's exactly what I meant.
Okay.
Was in terms of Photoshop. Yeah, it probably was less intuitive and took longer, but we now have a thing. The next Gar mission. Gar, what's next? Just this, but with a different pose?
Oh,
Okay. Can I supply the pose?
sure.
I don't mean that I'm gonna be posing for stream. That's not what I meant.
Oh no, that yeah. I mean, I was down.
No. One whose antlers are not there. Yeah.
I feel like you can tell what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I should make a version of that where Hanu has his antlers. But that was originally a Telegram sticker, and they need to fit within a square, and antlers are big, so I didn't draw any antlers in any of the stickers. Caribou don't shed their antlers, though, do they? I don't think they do. Wait, they would have to. If caribou didn't shed antlers, then they wouldn't be antlers. Okay, they do, yeah.
Right. 2%, baby.
All
That's
right,
it.
all right.
We're done. Unplug that bit. All right, John, iPad. So I can just close out of this.
Yep.
My power off. Oh, but you're gonna fucking turn yourself on and plug it in anyway. Stupid fucking Apple product. I think that's such a dumb feature where I'm like, all right, I turn this off so I can charge it. And Apple's like, oh, you want it on all night while it's charging, right? Just all night. Also, hold on, what the fuck?
What?
I just plugged this in to a power cord.
Yeah.
And when I clicked it in, it briefly flickered Procreate back onto the screen, which was going through this. Care to explain that one to me? This doesn't have any knowledge of my computer besides the HDMI cable.
It was aliens.
Okay.
Yeah, it was aliens.
I'll accept that answer.
All right.
Cool.
How does this make you
You can tell by the colors in this section that's the needs to go eat a snack section that the artist needs to go eat a snack.
because of the colors here?
Yeah, that's so this upper like the upper left quadrant here, that's the needs to eat a snack section, and you can tell by this bit right over there.
Hmm.
Yeah, that tells me a lot actually.
Hmm.
I like that guy. I want him to have more detail.
Yeah, well, so him and his homies are gonna get detail, but the lighting is saying this is the heroic figure, and these dudes over here are up because they're like shadow, right? The whole spotlighting, kind of steering the narrative.
Yeah, I think you could make that like crazy more dramatic. Like this could get darkened a fuck ton, I think, if you wanted it to.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I agree. I think that I'm gonna do that.
How do you turn this off?
It turns itself off. See,
Okay.
it already has.
Okay, cool.
That'll happen maybe later in the process.
Okay. Scoot left.
Okay.
Get out of here, middle row Hanu. Become left row Hanu.
When are you gonna make my screen take over your? When are you gonna make my?
I think each time we do this, you get 10% bigger.
All right, sweet.
I think that's the plan.
Gonna colonize your stream 10% of the time.
I mean, something that I could set up is just on a timed interval. It could just swap between who's main guy.
It just flickered again.
Yeah, I don't.
I think that's just your capture card, getting phantom pain or something.
I don't know. Aliens. You can't say aliens got media. Oh yeah, it just did it again. I don't know.
All right.
Well. Oh wait, it's not this cable. It's this cable. Oh. Yeah.
You tapping on it
yeah.
puts enough static charge for it to go oh.
I remember the pain of death. Ooh. Can you scoot this? I don't want to touch your belongings. Okay. This goes here. This goes. You moved all my. Where am I? Yeah, we got one coaster over there. Your suit ears are almost a foot tall. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, they are. All right. Hey man, you wanna? They're pretty robust. That's what I like to hear, baby. All right, we're gonna raid on out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Big heart emoji. This was fun. I'm gonna do this more, even though it is a struggle. All right. As always, big thank you to everybody who supports me on Patreon or by donating or subbing to the channel. It keeps my funny little gamer lights on, lets me pay for my bills and stuff. So I super appreciate that. Exclamation point Discord if you want to join the Discord. It's where we hang out all the time. We got a good community over there. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably doing something goofy.
Exclamation point Hanu for that.
For that? Yeah, Hanu didn't do anything, but we do it to him anyway. We're gonna raid on out of here, and you know what? This person, it says it's their birthday, and they're playing Bloodborne. So that sounds pretty cool. So go say hi to them for me, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. Get some good snacks in, some good naps in, and I'll see you next time.